Welcome to Lesson 2 of the Tae Kim Japanese Grammar Guide. In the previous lesson, you learned how to describe what something is using desu. But there was another important part in those sentences that we didn't fully explain yet. A small particle that appears in almost every sentence. Wa. Now, before we continue, there's something very important you need to know about this particle. Even though it's written as wa, it is not pronounced ha in this case. It is pronounced wa. This is something special that only happens when wa is used as a particle. So when you see watashi wa gakusei desu, you read it as watashi wa gakusei desu, not watashi ha. This can feel a bit strange at first, but you'll get used to it very quickly. So just remember, wa as a particle equals wa. Wa as a normal character equals ha. And in this lesson, we are focusing on wa as a particle. Now, what does it actually do? In Japanese, wa marks the topic of the sentence. You can think of it as saying, as for. So when you say, watashi wa gakusei desu, you're really saying, as for me. And everything after wa is information about that topic. Because once you understand this, you'll start to see how Japanese sentences are really structured. Let's listen to a short conversation between two students. Pay attention to how they use wa to shift the focus of the sentence.
こんにちは。Hello. Ken です。I'm Ken. 僕は学生です。I'm a student. ゆうたさんは？ What about you, ゆうた？
こんにちは。Hello. ゆうたです。I'm ゆうた。僕も学生です。I'm also a student. ケンさんは日本人ですか？ Are you Japanese, Ken?
いいえ、日本人じゃないです。No, I'm not Japanese.
Alright, let's look at what's happening in this conversation. You hear, 僕は学生です。Here, 僕 is the topic. And everything after wa tells us something about 僕. Then Ken says, ゆうたさんは? This is very natural Japanese. He doesn't repeat the full sentence. He just says the topic and lets the rest be understood. It's like saying, as for Yuta, then Yuta says, 僕も学生です. Now we add も meaning also. So now we understand, as for me, also a student. And later, ケンさんは日本人ですか? Again, wa sets the topic. We're asking about Ken. So instead of thinking word for word, start thinking in terms of topic and information. That's how Japanese really works. Alright, that's it for lesson 2. Now you understand what the particle wa really does and how it sets the topic of a sentence. This is one of the most important building blocks in Japanese, and from here on, you're going to start seeing it everywhere. Take a moment to review the dialogue and vocabulary, and try to notice how the topic changes in each sentence. Because that's where real understanding begins. Thank you for watching. You're making real progress, and in the next lesson, we are going to keep building on this foundation step by step. Remember, understand Japanese, don't memorize it. See you in the next lesson.